We're going to do a deep dive with Jenny Woldt. She's the CEO of Splashbox Marketing. Jenny, I want to thank you for allowing us to do a deep dive with you on your company.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. Splashbox Marketing started in 2006 as a creative design firm. In 2012, due to requests from a client, we took on and learned about accessibility and how to remediate documents. And then it kind of became our passion, and now it's actually the largest part of our business.
Oh, wow. So, what do you offer in terms of PDF remediation services?
So we do all languages, and we take on a lot of healthcare documents as well as government documents. And we're specialists in tables, I think, because everyone's always sending us documents that normally they would remediate in-house and they just can't because they're complex tables. So we really excel at those. And we're pretty much willing to take on anything that anybody sends our way. So.
All right. What's a typical use case for your customers?
So for most of our non-government customers, the use is all of the mandated materials for health plans. So your evidence of coverage, your EOCs, ANOCs, summary of benefits, those types of documents. And then for the US government, we work a lot with the National Parks, Bureau of Land Management. So we're remediating all of the different materials that you would want to know about the national parks, all the brochures and those types of items, junior ranger books, things like that.
Um, what sort of a budget should people be considering when they're thinking about remediating their PDFs?
Well, for us, we do a flat rate. So regardless of difficulty or language, we do a flat rate per page, which makes it easy for our clients to budget based on the size of their documents. So generally, someone coming in off the street will, quote a $5 a page, and that makes it easy for them to figure out what this is going to cost them. The only time that there is more is when it's a flattened image document and we need to run OCR software, because as you know, that's very time consuming, going back in and making sure all the characters got picked up. And in those cases, it's generally like $6 a page to fix those.
What's a reasonable amount of advance notice that you'd like to get from the customers?
For us, it depends on how many documents you're sending to us. We'll generally give you a turnaround time kind of based on our current workflow, when we think we can get that done. But we'll always tell people, if you have a hard date that you need to meet, just let us know that. And in the case of like 1,000-page document, we can split it up between several remediators. The benefit of us doing all of the work in-house ourselves is we can move around and take documents and make them so we can work as a team on them.
Okay. What do you see that sets you apart from your competitors or even independent contractors?
Like I said, we do everything in house, so we're not farming anything out. We are in 3 time zones, so we're pretty much available from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. So we are able to respond to people pretty quickly. All of our remediators go through a 6-month intensive training with us before they're let loose to really remediate documents on their own without, constant supervision. And we also QC every document before it goes out. A second set of eyes looks at every single one before it's sent back to the client. We try and capture what we call personal choices that are not necessarily things that make the document more compliant, but are personal choices for that client. And we try and capture those up front, but occasionally they'll forget or think something's normal, and maybe it's not something we usually do, but we will go back in and make those changes for them.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate the deep dive.
Yeah, absolutely.